Now again coming back to astrology, what it is or what is the detail of that. Okay, so I'll just finish this. So KP astrology, what specifically I'm going to talk now for 2 minutes, is the astrological system which KS Krishnamurti ji in his late 1900s, he developed this science. He initially learned the Vedic system, but over a period he came to know that practically when the people now are born at such a faster space, that in just minutes there are so many people born throughout earth, where thousands of years back it was only few people that were born every day. Therefore he felt somewhere that 2 hour, having a 2 hour chart window and talking about that from that same thing for different people may not be that reliable, and therefore he came out with a system where every 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, something changes in the chart, which we can talk about for two different charts. Okay, so that is where this system of Krishnamurti Paddhati astrological system came about. And for nowadays it becomes very easy to understand. It just takes 6 weeks, whereas the Vedic system takes minimum 3 to 5 years. This just takes minimum 6 weeks. If and with practice, it just takes not more than 3 months, and you can start seeing the charts, interpret the charts, forecast the charts, give remedies and all that. So it is the KP astrology, which is easy system, accurate overall, and one can easily learn by a system of step-by-step approach method. It enables to learn it very easily and apply it very easily. Whereas the same, the Vedic astrology takes many years. Now, what is important in Astro Vastu? How an entire consultation or a client or yourself you can study, and what are the important parts? I'll just go through that. So what we need a proper birth date, the date, time, place, the scaled floor plan. What you do, you evaluate all this. So depending upon the query, again the query itself is where the solution lies. So we need to understand the exact words what a person is speaking, asking, and from that understanding you will know where I have to concentrate on the chart and where I have to concentrate on the floor plan, the which particular zone. So if it's related to job, 6th house, related to money, 2nd and 6th, okay, that way. And then we lay down all these zone plans and all this, like we already talked about, on the floor plan, And then what we do, we based on all these things, we write down the directions and the corresponding bhavas and all that, study, and here what it is, the aspect part we do. That is where we come to know. So I'll show you what I mean. Here is the part. Okay, this is what we come to know. The red color is what we study in a chart. That gives that heat in angular distance difference, where the negativity is coming from a particular player to either that house or the player or the other player, which we need to shift from our house where we are staying. Otherwise, that is where the root cause of the problem is coming to me. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. So that is what. So I'll just take you directly now to the case study. Okay, so if this person's data, I put it in a software, where we can, make a Indian astrological chart, then this is what will come out, the battlefield ground of that person, And these are normally the two charts that we normally refer. So both are same, but here what it is, here it gives the overview that all the players are, and this gives the specification, the exactly where the player is, or it is shifting or drifting back for whatever. So it's called the Bhav Chalit chart, or the house based or the location based chart, and this is called the Rashi chart, or the entire sign chart. So here it's the entire 30 degrees, but here it is based on location, there is some difference. Okay, so now what I have done, this person's chart, if you see, slightly tilted north, so I have laid down the 16th zone. Okay, now house, 4th house. Okay, so this is what it is. And if you see here on the 8th house, you see these few red signs. Okay, this is where in his house is corresponded here in this bedroom part. Everyone can see that I have marked by some color. Okay, so it is this, which is representing here. So what would be the solution now here? What would be the solution? If this is occupied, if this bedroom is occupied by the main breadwinner, one recommendation important is, if you can shift, because here there are multiple bedrooms, shift with other family members, best solution. Second best is, if you cannot or there is only one bedroom, try to shift the bed, and away from this part, this zone. Okay, you can just shift if possible, see practically whether it is possible, or just put a mattress and slip down, but come out of this part. Why this part? As I told you, 8th house is the house of hindrances, problems, all the root cause. 80%, 70%, 50% of the time comes from there, and that is where it is receiving further hit from other players. Everyone getting it? Raise your hand if you are getting it, or thumbs down if you are not getting it. Come on, either thumbs up or thumbs down. Yes, come on, everyone participate. Only Julian and John and other also participate. Yes, they are understanding. Good. Because if I'm talking fast, tell me. I can go slowly. We can spend some time more. Not an issue with time. Okay. So same way. If I want, from this chart. This chart is money chart. Money, second house. Okay. And this is recovery of money. So if the question is based on what? Money, then where I need to look? The second house and 6th house. So here I'll come, second house, 6th house, I will see here. Then I will see in my house where this chart comes. If say there is a washroom, then I need to do some harmonization so that it doesn't create issues for money. And say if there is nothing, but there is some wrong storage, there is what you can say, unwanted stuff lying there for a long time, then what I need to do? Just remove it, and you will find the next day call coming. Here is your money, please take it. We have got some such answers. Because if you know which direction is represented where, just go to that direction. And second thing, nothing is there. You go and, like in flying stars in FengShui, we use 8 number, 9 number, 1 number. Why? Because they are the upcoming energies for money. Same way you can go and use that direction, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, or have your working table there. Yes. Does everyone getting it? What I mean? Same way with recovery, or same way with job. If there is issues in jobs and you are facing issues, just see which the direction is represented, where it is coming in your house. See what is there, any anti-element, anti-color, or any stuff where there is something lying there for so much time and you have never bothered to remove it. Just check. Maybe this is an anti-element for water and you have put an aquarium there. It may not work. And shifting that just away from that zone can give you a very good solution. Okay, so everyone getting it? So for this person, basically what we had recommended. Okay, so based on his chart and the aspects of the planets, the players on his battlefield ground, and studying his floor plan, we told him to remove items related to these 2 planets, Sun and Mercury. So one way you can say Sun, that is orange color, Mercury, that is green color articles, or even what other representation are done by this planet, we had recommended to remove from the bedroom. So even if he was not sleeping, it was other people sleeping in that bedroom. But if these 2 planetary related items are placed in that bedroom, also are going to give issue to this person. Everyone getting it? Okay, and if he removes or just shifts that color item or products related to these 2 players, these 2 planets, also will give him relief. Okay, so this is the case study.